Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're rediving deep into one of the most captivating mysteries of all time, the Legend of Atlantis. Prepare to journey back over 2,000 years to a tale that has fascinated humanity for centuries. Our story begins not with an ancient map or a sunken relic, but with a philosopher. The Greek philosopher Plato, a name many of you recognize, first penned the incredible account of Atlantis around 360 BCE. He wrote about a civilization so grand, so advanced, it would challenge everything we think we know about ancient history. Plato described Atlantis not as a small island, but as a mighty, sprawling empire, larger than Libya and Asia combined. Just imagine that scale, an entire continent-sized civilization, flourishing thousands of years ago. Now, Plato's writings aren't like a modern history book. They were philosophical dialogues. He introduced Atlantis in two of his works, Timaeus and Critias, as part of a discussion about ideal societies and the origins of Athens. But even within that philosophical framework, the details he provided about Atlantis were incredibly vivid and rich. He painted a picture of a land blessed with extraordinary natural resources, fertile soil, abundant minerals, lush forests, and even hot and cold springs. It sounds like a paradise, doesn't it? The people of Atlantis, often referred to as Atlanteans, were said to be descendants of Poseidon, the Greek god of the sea. They were not only physically impressive, but also possessed immense wealth and incredibly advanced knowledge. Picture this: their cities were marvels of engineering and architecture. They built magnificent temples adorned with precious metals, primarily gold and silver, that glittered under the sun. Their infrastructure included intricate canal systems, massive harbor facilities, and even warm baths for both commoners and royalty. They truly created a sophisticated and opulent society. But it wasn't just about wealth and beauty. The Atlanteans were master engineers and navigators. Their ships were said to rule the seas, allowing them to establish a vast maritime empire, extending their influence far beyond their home island. They developed sophisticated technologies and possessed scientific understanding that, according to Plato, surpassed even that of ancient Egypt. For a long time, the Atlanteans lived in harmony and virtue, upholding justice and maintaining a strong connection to their divine heritage. They were wise and benevolent rulers, creating a golden age on their island. However, as often happens in stories of great power, things began to change. Plato describes a gradual shift in the Atlantean character. Over generations, the divine spark within them began to fade. They started to lose their virtue and their wisdom. The Atlanteans grew arrogant, allowing greed and lust for power to cloud their judgment. Their boundless wealth and unparalleled strength led them to become overly proud and ambitious. They started to use their formidable military might to conquer neighboring lands, attempting to subjugate other nations and expand their empire through force, a far cry from their original, peaceful ways. This hubris, this overwhelming pride and ambition, did not go unnoticed by the gods. According to Plato, Zeus, the king of the gods, observed the Atlanteans' moral decline and decided they needed a severe lesson. He gathered the other gods to deliberate their fate, and what followed was a catastrophic judgment. In a single dreadful day and night, the gods unleashed their fury upon Atlantis. Earthquakes violently shook the island, tearing it apart, while immense floods engulfed the land. The mighty civilization, with all its splendor and power, sank beneath the ocean waves, swallowed by the sea, never to be seen again. Just imagine the sheer scale of that devastation, an entire civilization vanishing in a blink, leaving behind only the churning ocean. And that's where the legend truly begins its enduring journey. For centuries, since Plato first penned these words, people have been searching for Atlantis. The story has become a tantalizing mystery, fueling countless expeditions and debates. Where could it be? The theories are as varied and numerous as the stars in the night sky. Many point to the vast expanse of the Atlantic Ocean, believing that the name itself hints at its location. Could it lie hidden beneath the Sargasso Sea, or perhaps near the Azores or the Canary Islands, remnants of a lost continent? Others suggest the Mediterranean Sea, with candidates like Santorini. a volcanic island whose eruption created a massive caldera, often cited as a possible inspiration for the Atlantis myth. Then there are more exotic theories. Some explorers have looked towards the Caribbean, believing that underwater structures might be remnants of the lost city. Even Antarctica has been proposed, with some suggesting that a technologically advanced civilization could have existed there before it was covered by ice, aligning with theories of ancient global catastrophes. Yet, despite all the searching, despite all the expeditions equipped with advanced sonar and submersibles, no definitive proof of Atlantis has ever been found. No golden temples, no advanced machinery, no definitive ancient maps leading directly to its submerged ruins. The evidence remains elusive, perpetually just out of reach. So, if there's no concrete proof, why does this story endure? Why do we continue to talk about Atlantis, generation after generation? Because Atlantis is more than just a place. It's more than a lost city or a historical enigma. It is a symbol, a powerful archetype woven into the fabric of human consciousness. It serves as a profound warning, a cautionary tale that echoes through time. It reminds us of how civilizations can indeed rise to incredible heights of greatness, achieving unimaginable feats of engineering, art, and knowledge. But it also warns us of how quickly such grandeur can fall, how easily it can be undone by unchecked greed, excessive pride, and overwhelming hubris. The story of Atlantis serves as a timeless reminder that material wealth and technological advancement, without moral compass and wisdom, can lead to self-destruction. It's a mirror reflecting our own human tendencies, our aspirations for perfection, our capacity for ingenuity, and our vulnerabilities to corruption. The legend asks us to ponder what truly makes a civilization great, and what leads to its downfall. It compels us to consider the delicate balance between progress and virtue, between power and responsibility. Whether Atlantis was a real historical place that genuinely sank beneath the waves, or if it was entirely a philosophical allegory created by Plato, its impact is undeniable. The story continues to inspire countless individuals, explorers who dream of uncovering hidden worlds, dreamers who imagine possibilities beyond our current understanding, and storytellers who weave new narratives from its ancient threads. It reminds us that there are still mysteries out there, lost worlds that may yet wait beneath the waves, challenging our perceptions and expanding our imaginations. The allure of Atlantis is its promise of discovery, both external and internal. It's a testament to humanity's enduring fascination with the unknown, with our own past, and with the potential for both greatness and downfall. And as long as there are questions to be asked and wonders to be imagined, the legend of Atlantis will continue to captivate us all. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey into the depths of history and myth. If you enjoyed this dive into the legend of Atlantis, please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel for more fascinating stories, and let me know in the comments below what you think about Atlantis. Do you believe it was real or just a powerful myth? I love hearing your thoughts. See you in the next one.